Hello, good afternoon. Dear brothers and sisters out there, greetings to all of you. And today is a Monday, and I'm out here in Tynehead Park in Surrey, just about 15 minutes drive from where I live. So I decided to go out for a short walk, about half an hour to an hour walk, and just to get some exercise and of course to encourage you once again. So today I just want to talk about the year 2021, the blessings and the losses that we have experienced for 2021. But before that, it's been snowing here lately, so it's nice to see some snow in the park, in the trails. So I think the white color adds flavor to the scenery. And Christmas will be coming soon in 5 days, and it's good to have some snow. So how are you guys? Today I just want to talk about the blessings and losses that we have received from the hand of God for the year 2021. So I just want to zoom it wider so you can see more. So how's your year 2021? And I know 2 years of COVID, 2020 and 2021 is just too much for some people. And it seems like this crisis will continue to go on. And a lot of people have experienced losses, the past 2 years. And my heart cries out, because I lost a dear friend in Edmonton. He was my classmate in San Beda in the 80s, we both graduated in 83. We both took accounting. He migrated here in Canada in 2008. And I remember that year I welcomed him. I drove all the way to Edmonton to welcome him. And I lost him this year in May due to COVID. So, rest in peace, brother. I will always remember you as a good, close friend. We had some good memories back in the Philippines in the 80s. And, I'm praying for his family who is still out there in Edmonton. May the Lord protect them and keep them and comfort them. May the Lord's peace be upon the wife, the widow. May the Lord keep them. So I know it's really hard. What have you experienced? How is your experience for 2021? What are your losses and gains? And it's been a rough year lately, the last 2 years. I remember, let me encourage you by telling you a short story in the Bible about Job. In Job chapter 1, we are told that Job was a prayerful man of God. He feared God, and yet in spite of his faith, he lost everything. He lost his assets, his riches, his animals, donkeys, oxen, sheep. He lost it to the raiders. He suffered thunder from heaven. The lightning from heaven killed all his animals. And then tornado struck his house and all his kids. All his children were dead. Buried in the rubbles. Tornado from heaven. So he suffered tornado. He suffered fire from heaven. It must be lightning that struck his animals. And he suffered losses from the thieves and robbers, raiders who stole his property, his animals. And in the end, even his own wife, did not support him. He lost his own wife. And I like what he said in Job chapter 1, verse 20 to 22. He said, naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gives, the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. In all these things, Job did not sin with his lips by charging or accusing God of any wrongdoing. Job 1, verse 20 to 22. I hope you'll have some time to read those verses. Those are wonderful verses. Well, let's look at Job's perspective. He was a man of God who believed God, who prayed to God every day, and yet suffered severe losses from catastrophes, calamities. And yet this is what he said. He was born into this world naked, and he will die naked. You know, it is the Lord who gives these things. It is also the Lord who takes away these things. Blessed be the name of the Lord. He did not accuse God. He did not blame God. He blessed the name of the Lord. He did not sin with his lips. And that's a good attitude. That's a good perspective. Let's break it down. Yes, we are all born into this world without anything, you know. I first arrived in Canada in '86 with just one suitcase. And today, if I lose my car, my house, I can't really complain, you know, because I landed in this country with just one suitcase. And I am so blessed after 35 years. The Lord has flourished our lives here in Canada. Our legacy continues. Amen. And by the way, yes, I have losses in 2021 as well, you know. Every year there are losses in our lives, but for 2021, let's focus on 2021. Yes, we have losses. I lost a dear friend. There are things that I lost, you know, due to COVID, you know. Our church attendance has really diminished, you know. We lost a few people in the church, but hey, you know, nothing really is permanent, you know. Nothing is permanent. So when all these things, you know, happen, all these calamities happen, what should be our attitude? Well, Job said, the Lord gives, the Lord takes away. Acknowledge the sovereignty of God. Good things and bad things comes from the hand of God. And another thing we learn from Job is he did not accuse God. You know, he continued to worship and believe God. He did not curse God. He did not blame God. He did not walk away from the faith. He did not become an apostate believer who forgot God because he could not move on. He still honored and worshiped God. Amen. That's beautiful, isn't it? So that's what Job did. So that's a good example for all of us, brothers and sisters. What have you lost for 2021? But in the big picture, let me encourage you that losses sometimes are compensated by blessings. You know, the Lord knows how to give after he takes away. Remember, Job said the Lord gives, the Lord takes away. I believe the Lord compensates blessings for times of losses to comfort us. What are my gains for 2021? Well, I have good news for you, brothers and sisters out there. I am 60 years old, and I'm about to become a grandfather next June 2022. Amen. You know, we were surprised a few days ago. My oldest son really surprised us. He gathered us on Messenger for a photo shoot, a family portrait on video via Messenger. And all four of us, my wife and my two adult kids, were just, you know, posing for this family portrait. And my son, Sam, and his wife, Shay, was on the other screen from the other end in Calgary, about 1,000 kilometers away. And he said, ready? 1, 2, 3. And I thought, really, it was a family picture. And after the count of 3, he'll lifted up a picture of an ultrasound. Can you imagine that? He really shocked everyone. And I couldn't forget how my wife screamed and screamed in the family kitchen in her house. And yeah, my daughter was in a state of shock, covering his face with covering her face with her two hands. And my son Joas became a statue, just like frozen, frozen in time, with his mouth, with his jaw dropped and open, his mouth open. And me, how did I react? I took off my eyeglasses and put my face right in front of the screen, and I said, "This is fake, isn't it?" That's my reaction. This is fake. But it's true. So brothers and sisters, it's wonderful. That very moment, all of a sudden, I felt the joy of the Lord, the peace of God, the blessing of the Lord descend upon us. We felt like the Lord has really blessed us. Amen. Thank you. So that's the beauty. I forgot all my losses because of that. So blessed be the name of the Lord. The Lord gives, the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. So what is my final encouragement to you, brothers? It's look at the big picture, It's not really that bad, Here's my final advice. The most important thing in your life is peace of mind and good health. Everything else is disposable. You can lose your car, your property, your business, but as long as you're alive from this crisis, from this COVID, as long as you're alive, you're healthy, you have peace of mind, you can sleep well every night, that's all that matters. Everything else that you still have is a bonus. The only thing that matters is you have peace of mind and you are healthy and your family is intact, because those are the things that are irreplaceable. Your wife, your children, everything will come and go. Business, people, jobs, cars will come and go. Money will come and go. So remember that advice. And lastly, I'm just speaking from the heart here. I hope you're picking up something from me. Lastly, learn how to move on. Don't cling to your losses. Now, I know this is difficult. At first, this is difficult. Sometimes the Lord removes obstacles in our lives. Anything that can be a stumbling block to you, sometimes the Lord will remove. And don't cling to it. Let it go. Because if you cling to it, it will bring you more sufferings. Who knows? If you don't let go, if you cling to it, it will cause you more pain and anguish in the days ahead. So learn how to let go and let God be in control. Amen. God is sovereign. He knows what is best for every individual, every person. However God deals with every single person, let Him do it. It's His department. He knows what is best for us. Let's be like Job and say, "Blessed be the name of the Lord. The Lord gives, the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Okay, brothers and sisters out there, I hope you enjoyed this short exhortation. And again, this is Brother Alvin, the evangelist from Canada, right here in Tynehead Park in Surrey, BC, from Canada. Good day and goodbye for this moment. See you in the next video. And I hope that you will like this. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. God bless you. Amen.